What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and we have the weekly Danmachi news. Good stuff. You guys look forward to this, and I look forward to it too. Got some great stuff today, and some kind of mediocre stuff, but let's go ahead and drop in. As we know, we're into getting the Xenos Valentine, and as I look at this immediately, my brain goes, this is not what I kind of had in mind. Not I'm simping over monster waifus, but legitimately I kind of wanted... Maybe it's just me, but when you say a Xenos Valentine, I'm expecting new Xenos units. I'm expecting a little bit more. I'm going to go into kind of depth on that tomorrow in the Before You Summon video when I have a little bit more time to set up what I'm doing here. But let's get the news out and talk about this. Now, this is going to be gotcha number one. Everybody's going to be going after Haruhime, obviously. We got Lily and Chloe on this banner as well. And then we've got basically everybody else here. Anya... of course, Wine and Fia, whatever you want to call her. I read the light novels first, so I just keep calling her Fia. So, Wine, I call her Winnie, but Vine, whatever you want to pronounce it, Winnie. She just looks absolutely adorable. It breaks my heart. She, I'm sorry, just, how can you not? She's just adorable. Stats look pretty good, but once again, we see that mix of strength and magic, which means neither stat is really particularly good, and that usually signifies this is going to be a unit that is going to be a support. Now, she's got really good health there. Skill 1, and by the way, this is a 47 MP cost. Foes, plural, fast for 3 turns, strength, magic, and dex down 35%. That's kind of nice. Self, magic, agility, and light damage plus 50%. That's actually pretty nice too. Gain 3 additional actions. Foes, low magic attack. Okay, so not anything crazy there, but it is what it is. Skill 2, MP for 44 MP cost. Foes, fast mid-light magic attack. Foes, plural, by the way. So these are both AoE attacks. This is a mid, though. And the last one was a fast, but it didn't really have a modifier. With Ultra Encounter Rate, removes all physical resist and magic resistance buffs. That's actually kind of nice. And Allies removes all physical and magic resistance debuffs. So that's actually a very useful skill right there. But that's, once again, a support skill. Skill 3, at 45 MP cost, super light magic attack with foes singular super light magic attack with temporary strength boost. So, and no percentage boost on that. That's kind of rugged. Special arts. Foes, plural, ultralight magic attack with temporary magic boost for 3 turns. Allies, AoE resistance times 40%. You can pretty much guess that's probably going to be very useful in the upcoming inevitable Familia event we get regarding this. So we're going to get some kind of Familia raid event, and that's probably going to be useful in there. But ultimately, she's kind of a letdown, honestly. Dark resistance 35%, damage when guarding minus 30%, physical and magic resistance plus 20%, magic and agility plus 40%, which is nice, and she's a Phantasma killer, so you can also guess that raid event is going to be Phantasma based. Now, let's talk about the new Lily. We'll talk about these in a little bit more detail tomorrow. Lily's actually pretty adorable. Skill 1, MP 25 cost, foe singular for 4 turns, light resistance and guard rate down 40%. That's actually really nice. That light resistance down 40%, not new to the game, but the guard rate addition is quite nice. Gain 3 additional actions. Foe, low, light, physical attack. And I'm going to warn you right now, if you want to do well in this upcoming Record Buster, she's probably going to be a really respectable sack for that. Though not groundbreaking in any way, respectable. Ultimately, I'm going to say you probably aren't going to want to go crazy for her, but I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video anyway. Skill 2. Foe singular, mid-light physical attack with temporary boost for 2 turns. Self, strength, and light damage, 60%. That's respectable. That's actually a good boost right there. And skill 3 is an MP 38 cost. Foe singular, super light physical attack. For every light and strength damage buff on self, skill damage plus 30%. I don't even think it keeps up, does it? Seems really low. Her stats, I mean, she's got a triple S physical stat. HP is very good, but am I the only one that's a little disappointed by these units? Now, it is worth noting they're not time limited, so you don't really have to go crazy. They're going to be in the general pool, which is fairly unique to Valentine's units, so you'll be able to get these. And it's probably just because they're a little, honestly, underwhelming. Anya! I'm not expecting her to be anything like New Year's Anya at this point. So, skill 1, 44 MP cost, foes plural, fast for 2 turns, magic resistance and endurance down 35%, that's not crazy. Self, penetration rate plus 50%, gain 2 additional actions, low thunder, magic attack. So a thunder unit again, that's kind of nice. I thought thunder would get a big buff. I'm surprised light is, because light's pretty wild, but the light physical, I guess, is a little lacking. Skill 2 is a 47 MP cost, foes plural, super thunder magic attack with temporary magic boost for 2 turns, self magic damage plus 50%, but no thunder on that. Skill 3 is a foe's singular high thunder magic attack with no percentage boost either. And Special Arts is a foe's ultra thunder magic attack with ultra penetration, temporary magic boost for 2 turns, and magic resistance down. The magic resistance down 50% is pretty nice, but we've got other units that do that. And better? Not gonna lie, guys, little underwhelmed by this altogether. Kind of underwhelmed. I don't read these beforehand. This is all like my natural reactions to this because I want to get these out for you guys quickly. So I'm starting to get really kind of... So the only nice part is here, I could say with a fair amount of certainty, you could skip most of this, get like one for your, whatever collection, and then move on. We're going to have a lot better coming up shortly. Remember, at the end of March, we have the U.S. anniversary, which generally isn't too great. They're not going to drop like crazy gotchas or anything like that. But then we've got the crossover events and all that stuff we've been talking about. So you can healthfully save. I butchered that, but whatever. I'll edit that out. No, I won't. Chloe. Once again, stats are pretty respectable. Triple S magic stat is very nice. Her agility is okay. HP is a bit low, but that's kind of generally the way magic units work, so she's going to be a little on the squishy side. Skill 1, 26 MP cost, foes plural, slow, remove strength and magic resistance buffs, that's kind of nice. Assist skills gain 3 additional actions, foes low thunder magic attack. Skill 2 is a foes plural, fast high thunder magic attack, with ultra critical for 2 turns, dex and thunder resist down 35%, and thunder damage plus 90%. Now, the thunder damage 90% is quite nice. Pair that, she's actually the first one I think is that actually is capable of some really good stuff. Though, yeah, she actually is pretty good. So the self thunder magic, thunder damage 90%. Pair that with 100% buff, and you're going to be doing really, really well with her. So that Chloe is really good. I'm actually going to go after this Chloe 100%. And that's an AoE skill, so that means that whatever raid boss we get or whatever that is going to have some kind of thunder resistance on at least one of their AoE levels, and that she's going to be critical for that. Very critical for that. So skill 3, 34 MP cost, foe singular, high thunder magic attack with ultra critical rate for every dex debuff on the enemy's skill damage plus 40%. So she's about kept up with the meta. So Chloe's going to be actually really good. So if there's one unit you're after at this point, it's Chloe, 100%. And it's about time we got a really good Chloe again. Okay? Now, Fia, whatever you want to call her. In the light novels, she's named Fia, but also Otaro in the light novels is pronounced Otaro and whatever. Doesn't matter. She is an assist, and a pretty respectable assist. HP leaves a little bit to be desired. Agility stat is really good for an assist. MP is pretty respectable. Though her strength and magic stat leaves a lot to be desired, if I'm honest. Foes plural, thunder resistance down 20%. So if you're going after Chloe, you need Fia. Allies, AoE and single target resistance plus 15%. So Fia's going to be really good. So I say Chloe and Fia are going to be really good units on this. Really good units. Harihime, once again, is an assist. And she's going to produce for us. Let's go ahead and see her stats. Okay HP, great magic stats. So she's a great magic unit. Endurance minus 30%, magic resistance down 20%. She's going to be good for, like, crazy war games. I mean, a war game team, yes, but you'd have to be like very specific. Like that crazy light magic rush team, sure, but is she gonna replace Colonel Demeter? Maybe. The endurance down is really, really nice, but only for so many foes that's gonna really be effective. Let me know what you guys think. I'll have to digest that a little bit. And finally, we have Ray, who actually will be the free-to-play. I thought Winnie would be the free-to-play, but Ray's going to be our free-to-play unit. And I don't have her stats, but ally strength and magic plus 10%, foes thunder resist and light resist down 10%. Not the end of the world. I would really think the free-to-plays should be up to the 15% meta at this point. So, but we're all going to get her. We're all going to max her. She's going to be there for basically the free-to-play craziness. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world, honestly. Valentine's quests. I always look forward to this. These basically are what I believe 100 stamina each. I collect these every year, get as many as I can, and save them. Those of you guys that have been asking me how do I farm potato snacks, here's how you farm potato snacks. Quick and easy. Get it. Clear once a day and receive chocolate. Once a day quest be held for your Valentine's Day chocolate. Are we not getting the event where we do it per unit? We'll have to compare that. We'll have to do a comparison to last year's event. Xenos Valentine's Bundle Hard Pass. Hard Pass. Do Chloe's OnlyFans and you'll be good to go. Valentine's Login Bonus. Here's the actual login bonus. We'll look forward to that Hero Fauna. There's a Hero Light on there, a little bit of Iris, not crazy, but, pardon me, an 11-draw ticket at the very end. 11-draw 4-star guarantee ticket at the very end. Very, very, very nice. Now, updates. This is going to be really awesome, you guys. So, pardon me. To be implemented soon. Button to be added to story in advance. So, looks like there's a new feature being added to this. I don't read Japanese. I'm not really sure what that means. Button to be added to story in advance. I really don't know. Unless that's like, I've been wanting like a next button. So when you go to the story, you hit next and it goes to the next one. That would be really, really, really nice to have in the game. Here's the big one. Valis Quest and Exilia Book Quest. Drop rate permanently doubled. Yes! I would say with Valis Quest, we probably need like at least 5 to 10 times. But you know what? This is a great start. And can I get a rip for EU players? Because you guys don't have the casino. You can't really take advantage of the Valis Quest to the greatest of its ability. But this is awesome. Man, we needed that so bad for the Valis Quest. I've been begging for that. And you guys, I tell you guys all the time, the devs pay attention. So thank you, Right Flyer. That is spectacular. The best news in the entire live stream, in my opinion. Also, this is really awesome. I'll drop a link down below for the original live stream. You can actually hear the song. It's really fantastic. And I believe it's actually sung by Winnie's VA. But very, very... And this is just an adorable loading screen. But the song is absolutely just enchanting. It's wonderful. So if you get a chance, load that up today. Now, I'm not even worried about that. I've already talked about how much of a ripoff this is. Don't fall for that garbage. We know we're going to get a 7th zone. We'll talk about what that's going to be when we get our data mines tomorrow. Big shout out to Yoko, our data miner, who's an absolute beast when it comes to that and a legend. And, of course, Record Buster, because we do have Wargame leaving tonight. Make sure you've gotten to your King 1 or whatever rank you can get to and get those Irish rewards. Now, Record Buster is going to be light, dark type, so light resistant. So you guys know who's going to be the best unit there. There are going to be some new units that might prove fundamentally useful, but ultimately, I'll drop a video on this probably Thursday or Friday of this week. There's some older units that are, I say older, less than 6 months old. They're going to be just fantastic for this. You don't need new units at all. They're going to just demolish this, and it's going to be great. So that's going to be pretty awesome, be able to flex those new units. Here is everything incoming. Version 10.7 update. We're getting the Xenos Valentines, the Xenos Valentine Gotcha. Valentine Special Bundle Mini Bundle, 7th Zone Record Buster, Iris Combo, which, lame. True Familia Royale is coming in on 2/5, so start preparing for that now. Royale skin, that's weird that we're not getting Rush. But you know what? We'll talk about Royale because we learned something really interesting about that. So Familia Royale incoming, guys. So start preparing those Thunder and Light teams. And remember, Phantasma Killers are going to be really substantial for this. So we'll talk about that. I think that we can do some serious prep for Royale. And now that we know kind of like skill flow is going to be awesome for it, we know what kind of units we're going to need for it, we'll make a whole video about Familia Royale and how to prepare for that. So that's going to be the video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back at you with more Danmachi. Also, remember the live stream tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll try to be as diligent as I can for that one because you're not going to get notifications. We got too many videos coming out today. So make sure you check. You stop by the channel. Also, make sure you join the Discord. I will be announcing it in both the my personal Discord and the Stardust Gardens. So make sure you're there for that, guys. I'll be blasting those out. So that way you get your notifications even when you're not getting notifications from YouTube. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you all for your time, and happy saving. Not summoning, saving. Except for Chloe. Chloe's pretty awesome.